Step 2 of the 12 Steps of Life Recovery. Step 2. We came to believe that a power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity. In Step 2, we begin to recognize that addiction is a season of insanity where there is unsoundness of mind. In other words, our state of mind is very distorted. We believe lies that keep us in bondage. Instead of taking responsibility, we often blame everyone and everything for our condition. We may believe that God is like our uncaring, abusive, critical, or absent parent, or other significant people in our lives. And we may believe there is no escape for our pain other than our addictive behaviors. What usually begins innocently as seeking pleasure, relief, or comfort becomes a coping mechanism for avoiding reality and responsibility. Eventually, as time goes by, this coping mechanism turns against us. Instead of finding the relief and comfort we long for, we are faced with even more problems. If we admitted we are powerless and unable to manage our lives, we may ask, if I can't manage my life, who can? We find our answer in God alone. He can help us. He can restore us to sanity and give us a sound mind. However, we may question God and think that He's unfair. We may wonder if He's really with us, as Job of the Bible did. Or we may become grandiose like Nebuchadnezzar, thinking we have the right to declare that life should revolve around us, our needs, and our wishes. Distorted thinking and the unsoundness of our mind affect our internal world. Demons of envy, jealousy, fear, and hate consume us and drive us away from relationships and toward the tomb of isolation, bitterness, and hopelessness. We recognize that we need Jesus to restore us to our right minds, put us back on our feet again, and heal our hearts, as He did for the tormented man called Legion. God is a God of restoration. A relationship with Him can be restored as we get to know Him and receive His unconditional love for us. In many cases, our relationships with people can be healed and restored. Step 2 is called the Hope Step because God gives us hope in what He can and will do in our lives as we put our faith and our trust in Him. God ensures us our triumph. In Mark 9:23 and 24, we read, "If you can," Jesus said, "everything is possible for him who believes." Immediately the boy's father exclaimed, "I do believe. Help me overcome my unbelief." In Psalm 34:18 we read, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." God will heal us and free us from the hurt and pain of our past, from all the dysfunction and trauma we experienced. He will restore us to wholeness and sanity. In Isaiah 41:10, God said, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." Along our journey of recovery, we discover that humility will result in honor. Humble yourselves before the Lord, and He will lift you up in honor. James 4:10. In Step 2, we discover that a sound mind comes through believing, trusting, and depending on God, one day at a time. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the video, which was brought to you by New Day Life Recovery, where the 12 steps are a path to finding that humble walk that leads us out of self-centeredness and closer to God's heart. To get your free audio MP3 10 daily Christian morning affirmations audio download plus special bonuses, go to newdaybooks.com. And be sure to subscribe to our channel New Day Grace and click on the bell to get notifications of upcoming videos. Thank you and God bless you. May your day be filled with God's serenity and grace.